It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Cleveland Browns. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line.
Here we go. 70, 20.
Right to the air goes Sanders. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, this is Quinshon Judkins. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Throwing, Sanders. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. You talk about this Rams defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On first down is Judkins. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Browns at 3-5, 2 games under 500. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Sanders to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Ready.
And they'll run again. They'll fight for the end zone, but they will stop him again. Shy of the goal line. Well, they held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
Ready.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. An incompletion there on 4th and goal from the 3. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. A first run now for Kyron Williams. And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone. No signal. Yes, it's a safety. So this is where a defense can really pin back its ears, bring it all, sell out to stop the run. This time, it'll earn them 2 points.
They definitely guessed right here. A run blitz all the way, and that's a bad feeling for a running back when he knows he's got to at least get it over the goal line. But all he sees are opposing jerseys.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. They give up the middle. Judkins. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. You talk about this Rams defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test. Going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. That is caught. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And down to the 28-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Now a toss left side for Jenkins. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
At the 28-yard line.
Byron Young there on the stop.
Second and 9.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really stretch your defense.
And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. This one is complete to Jenkins. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
From the shotgun, Sanders. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Second and 10.
Come on.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Ninth play coming up here on this drive. This is third and a yard. They'll run with ETN. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
That's another Browns first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
On play action, here's Shadur. Rush coming, and he's taken down. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
At the Rams.
Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on first and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And
throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act to this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Maverick.
Sanders. And his throw is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. He's got the first down. He's got a big game going right now. Already over 100 yards receiving in this first half alone.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Straight ahead, ETN.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the toss, Jenkins.
Down right around the 25. Giving 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Jenkins.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
70.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Here's Sanders.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
And the Rams are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week and takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
The Shaheed going to go in motion.
They'll look to throw again.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 15-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Browns 2. Joshua Carney to kick off for
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
79 Bronco.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today.
Picked off by Cameron Curl.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Joshua Carney to kick
So
off
they'll get
for
another
the
shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
A give to ETN running right.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first two plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now 3rd down and 7.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
To throw is Sanders.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
He'll look to throw.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now back to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season.
And the Rams are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll get it inside the 20.
And he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
19-18. Go.
They're going to try and run. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go.
And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Gets this complete to Shaheed.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This to Laporta, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
First down. A gain of 15. And the Rams first down.
He'll drop to throw. Now be taken in by Shaheed. Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Let's go now.
The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach for the score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that...
There he goes, right side. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
First down.
Cougar
First and 10
19.
at the 10-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. This will be caught just inside the 10. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's now second and 6.
Back to throw again. They'll find Shaheed out to the right. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Here comes third and about a foot.
3rd and inches.
They'll set up a throw. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Sam Laporta taking it in. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now ETN to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
From the 38 now, here's second down at 7.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80.
ETN once more. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete to the Porter. Touchdown, L.A. Sam Laporta with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Rams are pouring it on. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his second miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Now
he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
it like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give a fuck, it's your birthday. You'll find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. You need to feel it. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on good. When I roll 20 deep, so it's climbing in the club.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Go get him, go get him. I got him.
Out of the gun, it's White. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Now's a good chunk of yardage picked up there, and the big fella, sometimes he doesn't need a whole lot of space created. He can make his own way.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. 18.
ETN up the middle. And he is going to have the Browns first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says, no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage and picked it up.
Absolutely. Picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Now White. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
White looks to throw. This pass left side to Downs. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Cowboy 80. Riggs.
Back to the ground with ETN. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
You've got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Panther 11.
Now White. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Here's a give to ETN. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 46 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Here we go. Here we go.
And they'll run with ETN. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll audible to something else.
60 Maverick. 60. Ready.
From the gun, here's White. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Downs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to claw one back. Now the Browns offense will stay on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Browns.
They'll look to throw. It's caught at the 1. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. And that's pretty reflective of their game as a whole as they'll remain down by a bundle. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, LA. Kyron Williams, 71 yards. And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
The gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. From the shotgun, here's White. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A give running right, ETN. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chidobe with a pick. And the Rams will take over here just shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on first down. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
They'll drop to throw. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by... And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. successfully escaped, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
70 ring. Ready. Cougar 19. 19 Lion.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Throw left side, caught by Laporta.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20, following a pickup of 4.
Let's go now.
2nd and 6. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, at some point, these defenders absolutely have to say, we've just got to make a stand. We've had enough of this.
Giving up a lot of points in this game, but look better on that play. This is caught. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Then he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly, but they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
A short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Touchdown! Sam Laporta, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are on their way to a 9-0 start as they build on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. 70 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. Another toe for ETN.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
3rd and 5.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
The play fake, now White.
Work in the middle of the
field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Browns first down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
So the completion gets them just a yard. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
19 light. Ready?
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Rams are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage with a penalty flag down. This might push him back further. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. This one swung out to Williams. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here. With that last completion, CDs now over 400 yards passing in the game, and quite a few of those have come via some pretty big strikes downfield. Certainly not afraid to challenge this secondary, and it's been successful.
I like your observation there, partner, because I agree. This is a group more than capable of torching a secondary any week, as evidenced by their combined stat line here. And in the time we have remaining, it wouldn't shock me at all to see them take another deep shot.
A gain of 12.
Ready, ready.
First down, Rams.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Finding Williams on the check down. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Rams, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Rams.
They'll look to throw again. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Now trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down.
I think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. Like the old rule, possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a run with Cook. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Let's get Buffalo.
Here's White. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. To throw, White. Oh, the ball comes out on the hip, but they say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
4th down, here's White. That complete to Downs. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first.
The result of the play is a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for the Rams, the train just keeps rolling. 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.